Let's bring him in, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Cozzi. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Good.
All right. We don't have Thursday night football, of course, because it's Saturday and Sunday football. But guess who was in New York yesterday?
Manny the Mutt.
It's right. He's a part of his free agency tour, Yankee Stadium.
Yankee. Please sign him.
Yankee Stadium is where he was yesterday.
Please sign him. Please, Santa Claus, bring Manny the Mutt to New York for Christmas.
Just another reason for Mike to hate the Yankees.
Oh no, I think it's a great move. That's like an injection of yourself with lethal cancer. I just love it. Please sign him. That would be great.
Because
then you'll have all the people that stand behind Didi against it. You'll have Didi against it. It'll just be wonderful. It'll be great. Be like the old days in the Bronx Zoo, where they all hated each other.
Nah.
The only thing, this Yankee team doesn't have the intestinal fortitude to pull it together and play on a field like those guys did.
Well, you can't tell until they actually.
Oh, they don't have it. We're talking Snowflake City in the Bronx. Are you kidding me?
Nah, too early to tell.
A leopard don't change its spots, and I don't blame him for that. I mean, Didi's the guy you want. Didi Gregorius, I've been saying it for 3 years, is the Yankees' best player. You don't spit in his face.
All right, now speaking about spit in your face, I saw something that really upset me yesterday. There was a picture of the fans in the Duke Princeton game.
Yeah, go on.
Did you see the picture?
I don't have to see it. I know what goes on in the Cameron Zoo.
Picture,
Coach K Zoo, whatever they call it now.
Princeton players digging the ball out, fans chanting "nerd, nerd, nerds," holding nerds. I mean, just really. You know
what's the beauty of that? Did you see the kid saying it?
Yeah.
What were they?
Yeah, well,
they were nerds.
Well, that's exactly what I was going to say. The kid who was throwing the ball in, and the picture of the kid who was saying it and was holding the sign. Guess who's going to go on to live a much better life?
The guy from Princeton.
Yeah. So, just jump.
Well, you never know. The silver spoon people at Duke. Daddy may own an oil company or something. You don't know.
It'll still be a better life. I can tell you right now, because obviously that kid. Well, I don't believe it, because the kid that was holding that sign and the other kids that were screaming that obviously didn't come from families that.
And that's why I dislike Duke, because all you had to do was get Coach Ratface, known as Krzyzewski or whatever his name is, to get on the speaker and say, "We're better than that. Stop." But he don't do it. He don't do it because there's no room for that. You know that there's a rule in college and high school sports that you can't say things like that player to player. You can't do it. So why should children sitting in the stands be allowed to do it?
Yeah, it was.
I mean, these are not professional players. When you're a professional player, anybody in the stands can say anything they want, just about anything they want, because they're paying for their seat. Now, nothing derogatory, but I'm not going to say there, but the "you stink," a little worse than that, and everything else. That goes with being a professional athlete. Yeah. You have to be able to take the good and the bad. But these are kids. And no matter how good they are, they're still kids. And when you have kids in the stands doing what they're doing, there's no room for that in college sports. Where's the NCAA for that? That's what I want to know. They raise their ugly head for all these other things, but where are they for this, with how the student body should act at a game? And it's the student body. It's not paying fans, because paying fans at Duke and Kentucky, they're grateful just to get tickets, and they pay a different rate of ticket price than the students do. The students pay a student ticket. There's no room for that in college sports.
All right. So yesterday, the UConn Huskies were down by like 10 points at halftime. They go into the locker room, and they were told, suck it up. This is the real world. It's going to be tough games in the real world. It worked. They outscored Oklahoma 24-11 when they came out and won the game going away. I go between love and hate with Gino Auriemma, but he really does know how to coach and handle his basketball team. He really does.
I got nothing with the way he does it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 100% right. sports is an analogy to the real world. You have to learn to live with difficulty, and if you want to be successful, you have to overcome it. Anybody could just sit in the corner, put their thumb in their mouth, and wait for somebody to come bail them out. But the people that succeed in life are the ones that go out and change things for themselves and win. And Gino Auriemma, I think he may be the best college coach in all sports. I just think he's a great coach, and he's a great role model for people, and he's a great character builder. And if there was a lot more Gino Auriemmas walking around in suits in men's NCAA basketball, there'd be a lot more better young men walking around in the world too. I think Gino Auriemma is nothing but 5-star general.
All right, so hey, guess what, Mike? The Broncos-Raiders contest this weekend might be the last ever in Oakland Stadium. Who cares?
Well, who knows? I mean, how many different places have the Raiders played already? They played in Oakland. They went to L.A. They went back to Oakland. Where do they play now? They still playing in Oakland now?
No, aren't they? Yeah, right now. But aren't they going to Vegas or something like that?
They're going to Vegas, but it might not be in our lifetime. But I bet they're back in Oakland at some point.
All right.
And then they'll go somewhere else. They may wind up in Oklahoma yet. Who knows?
All right. Where else? Anything else in
the
sports?
Raiders. Oh my God.
Okay. Anything else in sports?
Yeah, the Knicks lost again.
I said in sports.
that's sports. They got smacked around last night by the 76ers, 131-109. Another 20-point loss for the Knicks. When does it end? When does it end? And on the other end of the street, Brooklyn won again, and on the road, they beat the Bulls 96-93. There's a lot of separation between the Knicks and the Nets, people. A lot of separation. The Nets look like they're a team in the making, where the Knicks just continue to be whale feeder.
That's right. I like that whale feeder. I like that.
That's a 15-18, won 7 in a row.
Yeah.
The Knicks are 9-24, and last night was their 3rd loss in a row and 8th in their last 10 games. Same old Knicks.
Horrible. Absolutely horrible.
How do you say S-O-K? How would you pronounce S-O-K?
Sock.
Same old Knicks.
All right, I'll speak to you tomorrow.
Have a great day, guys.
Take care, Mike. Mike Cozzi with a check on sports this morning here on Robin Hood Radio.